Jyotirgamaya
Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya
Mrityuma Amritam Gamaya
Mrityuma Amritam Gamaya.
Let's recite together. Gently bow your head down. Give a silent prayer of gratitude for everything that we have. And take your time to very gently open your eyes. So thank you everyone. It's like a good number that you all are here. And it's like actually a honor and privilege to be here and talk to you. Real thanks to sir and ma'am to give this opportunity to talk. Yes, let's taking that lecture of Bhairami a little ahead. As I was sitting here, would I just like to share one experience about this handwriting. As she said, writing is a very good practice that one should do every day. So I had a student who had a little imbalance problem, and I used to make her write 5 minutes with the right hand and 5 minutes with the left hand. Though I wasn't knowing anything about graphology, nor was I looking at her handwriting, I was just trying to have the balance between both the sides, and believe me, that helped her a lot. She could get the balance. So as she has given you all her homework of writing every day, I add in the homework, write with both the hands, not together, write with the right hand, then with the left hand, to improve your working of both the hemispheres. It's really helped my students. Now, as I shared this experience, this entire 1 hour, it's going to be an experiential thing that I would like to share with you all. It's nothing that I've taken it from the books. It's through the gurus that I've come across, what I've learned, what I have applied, what they have applied, and what we have experienced is what I want to share. Now, when we talk about hormones, maybe during our great grandfathers, we never heard about few things like diabetes, thyroid, menstrual cycles getting erratical, early puberty, early menopause. All these things have just recently, since few decades, that have come. We should be giving a thought to it, like why, what is happening? One question and one answer that we'll get is the lifestyle. It's drastically changed. From the mindset, from the mental lifestyle to the physical lifestyle. Everything has drastically changed. There's so much of industrialization that is coming. Right? With what has happened is the chemicals have actually entered our homes. Yeah? Even food that we eat. Right? The water that we drink. Through our everyday life products like the sanitary things and anything that you talk about is all contaminated with chemicals. Now, if I think just few decades back, every tree would be having a lot of sparrows chirping. When have you last seen sparrows? Yes? The cell towers, the telephone mobile towers that are coming at every few kilometers is throwing so much of radiation that it has actually vanished a creature from the earth. A sparrow is becoming an extinct, like it's an endangered species list. And it's recently, as a child, you've seen so many sparrows, and in just few decades, it's like just. So if this radiations can be so harmful for those animals, it's harmful for us as well. So entire lifestyle has changed. It's become so stressful. There was never a competition. We are not exposed to the sun, which is so very important. We are into the AC rooms. Yes, we're just breathing the same inner air. Before, we used to have a nice angan for the females where the cooking was done out, the cloth washing, the utensils was done out. They used to have those nice backless blouses. Yeah, we thought क्या यार उस time भी sexy कपड़े पहनते थे, but actually it had some use because our spine needs to have sunlight. Our spine needs to have that sunlight for which to have the other bodily functions work well, and we are not getting sunlight. We are not getting things that we want and we should be having, and we get things that we shouldn't be having. So it's definitely going to hamper our life. Now when I'm talking about a hormonal yoga, we need to know about the endocrine system, which is a very important system. It is consists of glands which secrete hormones. They are chemicals, like they are the messengers. They carry the messages through the blood to the target cell and helps us to run a lot of physiological functions in our body. To name the most important, homeostasis. Yes, very important function, that is, it's run through the endocrine gland. Your metabolism, your sleep cycle, which is so very important. When we talk about the sleep cycle, the time when we sleep, we used to sleep, or what should be the right time, it's actually the bright time for everyone now. Yeah, we should be sleeping by roughly 10, and it's so bright time for the teenagers now. They will never get a sleep. Why? Because the endocrine system has lost the right function, the sleep cycle, which has been worked with the help of endocrine system. So this is the concern, and this is leading to one problem to the other. Every child is having, like out of, if you go to see the ratio in the girls, every second girl is having a PCOD problem, which was never heard before. Yes, early puberty, 10 years it started getting the periods. It's like a concern thing. So we need to do something for it, and as a teacher we play a big role into it. So the beautiful part about one yoga is that we have 7 chakras. So every asana that we do, or any kriya or any pranayam that we do, is indirectly working on these chakras, and these chakras are aligned with these glands. So when I do yoga, she does, he does, or any one of you do any asana or any pranayam or any kriya, it will have different effect, or will it have the same effect? Why? Sorry? According to their body, okay. Nature. How? Yes, that's a good thing, but I want that expansion. Nature, yes, everyone's nature is different, everyone's body is different, but the system is followed the same. If we're going to do a Paschimottanasana, we're going to stretch our legs forward, we're going to bend forward, everyone's going to do a Paschimottanasana. So should it not have the same effect? Why?
Because we are different, we dosha are different, plus nature.
Yes.
The mind
Is different. Yes, doshas are different, a lot of things in the body is different. Now, what I want to say is the approach of doing it is also very different, and that plays a major role. Nowadays, there are a lot of people who do yoga because it's become popular. Sab karte hain, yoga karo. Sure. That's thanks to Modi ji that yoga has become so popular. Some people do to just keep themselves fit. Some people do to keep them body looking good. Some people do with the aim of therapy, want to heal themselves. There's some others who are doing to uplift their consciousness, to lighten themselves, to reach to their consciousness. Some better, spiritually upliftment they need. So there are different mindsets behind doing a yoga, and that plays a major role. So whenever we doing something, if we have the right affirmation behind doing it, we can actually treat it. Now breath is the life force, right? It's the life force. Breath gone, we are gone. It's like zoop, within a second the breath is gone and we know more. So when we give a total 100% attention, awareness to that breath, it becomes prana. Breath is giving you the energy and living. You're there. But when it becomes prana is when you give your 100% awareness to your breath, it becomes prana, and that is the prana shakti. So we have that energy, everyone has that energy, we're just not aware how to use it. If we start using that prana, that breath energy, we can heal ourselves. It is the outside that is, the atmosphere, the surrounding that has gone wrong. But we can always create an inner thing more healthier to fight that outer atmosphere. Right? Now we are thinking all the time, I am speaking, some people are listening attentively, some people are listening, but back of the mind there's something else also going on. So there's a lot of, that's a strong thing, thoughts. Your thoughts are so strong. But if we randomly think, things, we think of the past or we think of the future. It's never the present. If it's present, we have no problem. It's present, we are there, we're breathing, we're smiling, we are laughing, we are all alive. So why the problem? We're only having a problem when we're thinking of the future or the past. So when we give our conscious attention, awareness to that thought, it becomes a Shakti, it becomes Mana Shakti. So we have two powerful energy, that is the Prana Shakti and the Mana Shakti. So here today, what I want you all to understand is, I'm sure we all know, but I just want to put in my more effort that whenever we doing this yoga, as we practicing or as we teachers making the others practice, if we give them that awareness of the prana, of paying complete attention to their breath, complete attention to the thoughts while doing it, it can do a magical difference in your practice. Now when I say thought, a thought has a lot of things. Chalo main kar rahi hu, good for me. Okay, I'm doing this, it's going to heal me. Okay, I'm doing this, it's making me full blissful. So every thought when done with full awareness will have the same effect. Do you all agree? Yes or no? Why only thanda? Hello? Yes or no, like Bhairavi ma'am? Yes or no? Do you all agree to it, till what I have said? Yes, it was all there, but I'm just trying to just churn it a little more. So whatever best affirmation you put into your thoughts, will you not get the results also the same? I think either you all do not agree or you are feeling sleepy with my lecture. Nahin na, how can? Attention. So do you all agree? So why do the randomly yoga करने? हर एक आसन के साथ एक अच्छा affirmation, एक अच्छी थॉट के साथ, एक कंप्लीट अवेयरनेस के साथ अगर 5 मिनट भी किया तो कैन डू वंडर्स इन आवर लाइफ. It can do, we have, when we take that 1 hour class, it should stay till they come next or beyond it. That should be the magic we should be creating when we practice or when we make others practice. So let's give 100% thought to how we want to go about doing it. Right, so we know what is Prana Shakti, what is Prana, what is the Mana Shakti. Now we want to combine this and go ahead. Now when I say affirmations, it is the right thought of doing it. It's very okay if someone wants to get healthy and do it as a therapy. It's just okay if just someone wants to do to keep them physically fit, looking fit. Isn't it all okay? But it should have that right affirmation, the positivity, that completeness of into that asana while doing it. That's so very important. Now coming back to the chakras, as I said, now every asana or kriya or pranayama that we do has its effect on the chakras, one or the other chakras. Do you all the teachers agree to this?
Yes.
And every chakra aligns with some or the other gland. So will the right awareness, when you practice an asana and focus on that chakra, will that gland also not be influenced? Yes. So first let me share the experience that I went through while doing it. So I was an extremely constipated person. Extremely is like extremely, really extremely. So I was really wondering, doing yoga, yaar, kuch nahi ho raha, like shame on me, yaar. I like, मैं अपने आप को ही नहीं ठीक कर पा रही हूँ. Then, and I'm always more into the pranayama part than the asana part. Sorry. So it's natural, yeah. Some people are more inclined doing physical asanas more, some are more inclined. So I just used to sit and wonder, why is it not happening? So, and you come across good new teachers who share their experience, who teach, and I start collecting, implementing those things on me, and then I just made a design that if I like pranayam, let me focus more on pranayam to heal myself. So our yoga says, first what we need to do is prepare our body. We need to detoxify ourselves, right? So I thought, let us sort out the pranayams that detoxify me. So name pranayams: Kapalbhati, Bastika, Manjar Kriya, where we combine Kapalbhati with the Manjarasana. So all the things, they detoxify you, right? They remove the excess carbon dioxide on the physical level. And even after doing Kapalbhati, how many of you will feel very calm? Right? Don't you all feel very calm? It detoxified you in a different levels as well. Then I thought, so I should first detoxify myself, then energize myself, and then balance myself. That will help me to get the right result that I want. Well, that time I was only concentrated on my constipation. Nothing else was there. But it eventually evolved me into doing it more spiritually and getting into it. So then I designed a program where I would do pranayam that will detoxify me and then energize me. So you can name energizing pranayam, Ujjayi pranayam. No, we're just talking about Surya Vedana will work on the only once. I would not label it because we cannot generalize that pranayam, right? So there is another kriya which I had learned from another guru, that was called Vidyut kriya, which I will be teaching you all today. That was one of the kriya which was energizing. And then comes the balancing. So we have so much in balancing. Anulom Vilom, Brahmari, Om chanting. There's another chanting that one of the guru has taught me, which is called Han chanting. So when I put all these things into a thing, and when I focused on that area, I wanted to cure my digestion. So when I focused on this area with that thought, I'm healing, I actually could eradicate my constipation in just few days. So this is what made me do. I was paying attention to my pancreas and the Manipur chakra during that time, that I need to improve my digestion. I want to improve. Because that time I was, we had just learned about chakras and I was reading, so I just learned about how it is aligned. So started focusing on that area, and that's how I treated myself. And then I thought, okay, let's do this with the students. So there was a student who had a severe thyroid problem. So I made her do the sequences and asked her to concentrate only on the thyroid gland, on the Vishuddhi chakra. If some students may not know what are the chakras, we can ask them to concentrate on this area, and it really did the magical thing. So that is what I would like you all to learn and share, that I gave them the right affirmation that yes, you're getting healed, you're getting better, you're achieving what you want to get through this yoga, making them completely aware of the breath, staying in that asana that is helping in that area. Suppose it's a backward bend, supported backward bend, where there is an opening in this area. Then taking the breath awareness to that area and making them do the pranayams, it made a magical effect on them. So there are some, we come across the students who are not ready to do much of a physical thing. They want to calm. So it's not that we can only need asanas to work on the physical body. Believe me, pranayam is the medium through which we can pass through all the 5 koshas, right? It is the string which you can hold on to reach the Anandamaya kosha. So pranayam is a very strong tool. We need to just prepare our body to work on that tool. And the other important thing along with the affirmation is the determination, the sankalp that I made. Every class I made that student understand that it's your sankalp. I just come for 3 days, the rest of the hours is with you. So they need to have that sankalp, okay, yes, I will do it the days we do not come. We give the homework to them. It's not that we just jump from one class to the next class for yoga. We are life changers. So we are not taking 1 hour class and just leaving them behind. We give them some homework, some mind homework, some physical homework. Maybe if some person is just not there, we ask them to go for a walk, but something. That sankalp, when we started making that student do, there was so drastic positive change in the student. And then that became the sadhana which we are looking for. We need to just not have sadhana in ourselves, we need to have that sadhana feeling, that perseverance feeling in every student. So that's how I combine the chakras with the adrenal glands and move. So let us have little more knowledge about how the glands and the chakras are aligned. Very one word. So let's start from the Mooladhara chakra. It's what? It's about the security, preservation. So if there is any insecurity, what happens? It's a fight and flight. So it relates with the adrenal gland. Then we move up to the Swadhisthana. It's like desire, pleasure, intimacy. Yes. So it aligns with the sexual glands, the testes and the ovaries. Move ahead. Manipur. It's like the courage. It's the self-will. Right. It governs the entire area. Right. So it is the pancreas. Anahat, love, compassion, and it corresponds also with a gland which after puberty doesn't work, the thymus gland, because after puberty the pure love or compassion कहाँ रहता है, चालाक बन जाते हैं ना हम सब. So it is that way. Vishuddhi, it's the self-expression. Yeah, thyroid gland which actually expresses itself and governs a lot of other glands. Right? We move ahead to the Agna. Yeah, we did Anahat. We forgot Manipur?
No.
We did all. Am I missing?
No.
Okay. Anahat, Vishuddhi, Agnya and Sahasrara. Are you adding into something? That is Anahat is the heart chakra.
The solar plexus
Is similar in solar plexus coincides with the Manipur chakra. Yes. Okay. So then we go to the Agnya chakra, right? The third eye, the intuition. Yes, the pituitary gland, the pineal gland. The pineal gland and the pituitary gland correlates with the Agnya and the Sahasrara, where there is wisdom, where there is right intuition, where there is enlightenment, where there is consciousness. So every gland and every chakra aligns. So if the endocrine system is that strong thing, that is why all the important chakras are aligning with every gland. And if you see the characteristics of the chakra and the characteristic function of that gland, it is correlating. It is so much correlating. So I just request everyone to, whenever you're doing an asana or a pranayama or a kriya, focus on that area. Either on that area, either on that gland, or either on that chakra. Anything will work beautifully on that. Focus of your breath, focus of your thought, consistency, perseverance, and it becomes your sadhana. Yes. So I think the place is less for everyone to experience this thing. We would ask few of the non-NAE teachers, non-NAE papers to be more onto the floor than the non-NAE papers. The rest of them can be seated here. Yes, we'll have some movement in the class. Because I will require one mat for one person. Yeah, so I want few. Kalyani, you be off the mat. Yes, I want to. I want, because eventually. Yes, few mats can come here. So we would require in the end one mat per person.
Actually, I think everybody has got a mat.
We need more place. Yeah, I need one mat, one person, because in the end you're going to lie down in Shavasana. New people could be better, right? Yeah. Yes. Let new people have the experience. and take I need to first teach them a little. So thoda sa jagah chahiye, then even someone can even come here. There's one more man can come here. Yes. One more mat can come here. And in the end, one more person can come here. I'll just teach them and then I can stand and move around to see all. So is everyone a yoga practitioner? Yes. So you all know Kapalbhati? Do you all know Bhastika? Okay, wonderful. Do you all know Manjar Kriya? Yes. Alright, wonderful. So my half work. Immediately someone can come here. Okay. So you all know Kapalbhati, you all know Bhastika.
We know Manjra, sir. We don't know Manjra.
Manjar Kriya, do not know. No worries. No worries. So then you all know Om chanting, you all know Brahmari. Yes, you all know Ujjayi breath.
Yes.
Arey wow, wonderful. So I want you all to stay there, keep your eyes closed, target your area and be in that area throughout the practice. I'll teach you all what is Vidyut Kriya. I will teach you what is Manjar Kriya. You'll learn it and then we'll start the entire process of pranayam, whereby we will experience how you can feel actually the vibrations in that area. Yes? Is everyone with me? Hello?
Yes.
Let's the movement stop. No worries. Those who do not know, one or two people, it's fine. It's okay. Bhairavi, you can come here. Bhairavi, ma'am, you can come here. You can come here because I will get up, I'll stop observe. I just want to show them and then you can use this method. Okay, okay. So just those who do not know Manjar Kriya, I will just demonstrate what is Manjar Kriya. It is a combination of Kapalbhati Bhastika into Manjarasana. How we just move our spine. Similarly, we're going to use that Kriya with the movement of the spine. So just demonstrating it. अच्छा मैं ऊपर चली गई थी. I'll take care of it. So just watch. I won't talk now. After which I'll talk again. Just oh my उसकी मुंह के पास. So as you move, open your chest is a forceful inhalation. As you round your back, you grip your stomach is a forceful exhalation. This was Manjar Kriya. I will be explaining when you are doing it, keeping your eyes closed. You all will be able to listen to me. But when you have seen, it's better that you can understand. I will now demonstrate what is Vidyut Kriya, after which I will explain how it has to be done. Those who cannot see can stand and see. Please take that effort so that you learn well.
So breathe out from mouth.
Yes. So we lied in Shavasana position. We were inhaling the breath. We were taking the breath in, trying to reach the entire area, filling up the entire area, and exhaling as if we were blowing the candle. So we can just sit and practice for a few rounds. So inhale, expand yourself. Is everyone getting it? Yes. The speed, the expansion varies from person to person. Okay. So first we will be doing detoxing, that we will be doing Kapalbhati, Bhastika, Manjar Kriya, one round of each, followed by Ujjayi Pranayam in Anulom Vilom. Those who do not know Ujjayi Pranayam will be doing normal Anulom Vilom, after which we will be doing Om chanting Brahmari and Hun chanting. Now I'll explain Hun chanting, which is also very different. It is H-U-N-N. When you say Hun, just say Hun. Where is the tongue, tip of the tongue going? To the upper palate. So when you will say, chant that, there will be a lot of vibrations created along the tongue, along the jaw, moving right up till your pineal gland. Okay, let's do it together, 5 rounds. Okay, and one more thing, her should come from the core. Let's throw that her. Just you can listen to me once. Till your breath is there, throw the sound. Will create amazing vibrations here. So we can keep our eyes open for some time, do it, but once we start with the process, I want you all to close your eyes. So everyone, deep inhale. Second round. And the tip of the tongue is pressed against the upper palate, which is creating a lot of vibrations. If we just go to see not the endocrine gland, it is the vagus nerve also that's running around here, which is getting stimulated. So a lot of problems. So now I want you all to make one sankalp. Which area you all want to target? Your attention, your breath attention, your thought attention. I want in that area, and we'll do the entire sequence. Please be free to change your leg position if you are getting distracted by your body. Right? Yes? थोड़ा आगे पीछे बैठिए ताकि किसी को disturb नहीं हो. So Kapalbhati Bhastika will be in sitting position. Manjar Asana, we do it in the cat pose. Ujjayi Pranayam in Anulom Vilom will be done with the folded legs. I'll explain what is Ujjayi Pranayam with Anulom Vilom. Is we do regular Anulom Vilom. But in regular inhalation, we will inhale Ujjayi, we will exhale Ujjayi. It's clear to those people, and those who do not know Ujjayi, will do a normal inhalation and normal exhalation in Anulom Vilom, followed by Vidyut Kriya, which you will be doing in lying down Shavasana. Those who have not got the place can do that in sitting position as well. Right? After which you will sit and we will do 5 Om chanting, 5 Brahmari and 5 Hun chanting. Try and keep your eyes closed throughout. Don't worry what you are doing and what others are doing. Just give that 100% attention to you. I'm sure you will have an amazing experience. Yes, take your right position. See that you're sitting on the hip points. Now how do you know that you're sitting on the hip points is you just raise your hip up, release the flesh from one hip, release the flesh from the other hip, and you sit on that tip. And your spine gets erect. Yes? So your spine. Okay. Thank you. So someone wants to come on this mat. I can take the mic in my hand.
Not me, I take it.
Okay. So everyone, please take your position. See that your spine is naturally erect. See that your spine is naturally erect. You shouldn't be keeping your spine stiffly erect. It should be smoothened with spine. Your shoulders should be relaxed. Your elbow should be relaxed. Your chin should be parallel. Your palms open to the sky to receive the grace. Completely relax. Take your focus in front of your eyes. Close your eyes. After closing your eyes, first see the image or the color in front of the closed eye, and as you move through the process, keep your gaze in the field in front of your closed eyes. Now decide on what area you want to focus on. Your entire focus throughout the kriya, throughout the process should be on that. Make an affirmation and stay with that affirmation. No doubts on that affirmation. You have to be positive about that affirmation. Affirmations are positive things, but being a positive of the affirmation is also very important. Don't count how many Kapalbhatis you can do. You just do the rounds of Kapalbhati, as many as you can comfortably do. Do not hear to the others, they've started, they've stopped. Just be with your sadhana. So one round of Kapalbhati. As many Kapalbhatis that you can do comfortably in one round. After Kapalbhati, the gap that you feel between the breaths, just absorb and dissolve yourself in. Take your awareness to that area, to that chakra, to that gland. Feel the positivity, feel the vibration in that area. Once your breath rhythm comes to its normal rhythm, you can then do one round of Vastika. Take your time, do not be in a rush. Relax yourself after doing Vastika. Let the breath come into its rhythm. You find you inhaling, taking a time to exhale, or after exhalation, taking a time to inhale. Get absorbed between those U-turns that takes. Relax yourself into it. Feel the vibrations being created in the area of your focus. Once you feel totally relaxed, your breath returning to its normal rhythm, then you can take a Manjarasana position. Try to keep your eyes closed still and do the Manjar Kriya at least 20 rounds if possible, or to your best capacity.
already feel a lot of vibrations in my body. Get absorbed. Do not get distracted by the music. Just let it be there. Once your breath totally settles down, once you feel completely relaxed, you can lie down in Shavasana position. Keep your eyes closed, completely relaxed, let go of your body, surrender yourself first. Let the rhythm of your breath completely settle down. Surrender yourself, completely let go of your body. And now we will do Vidyut Kriya 3 rounds. So you're not going to count how many Vidyut Kriya you're doing. You just do as many as you can comfortably do. You inhale deeply through your nose. You exhale through the mouth as if you are blowing a candle. Let the emphasis on inhalation be very strong. Do a nice deep inhalation and exhale through your mouth. Do as many rounds as you can. Then relax and let your breath settle down before you do the second round. I remind you to keep the focus totally with your breath, with your thought on that area, on that chakra, on that gland. Once you're done with one round, let yourself completely relax. Let that vibrations completely settle down before you begin the second round. I want you all to do 3 rounds. So take a break between each round to settle your vibrations, completely relax yourself. Your 3 rounds and then lie down in Shavasana, completely surrendering yourself, completely allowing those vibrations to settle and move to every part of your body, to every cell of your body. After your 3 rounds are done, completely surrender yourself and be there in Shavasana. Completely relaxing yourself, flowing your tension with your breath. Feeling the vibrations moving to every cell of your body. Take your time to bring the awareness to your body. Keeping your eyes closed, you can bring your body closer to, bring your hands closer, bring your legs closer. Turn on one side, stay there for some time before you come into the sitting position. Don't worry about which direction you sit, just sit comfortably. Try and keep your eyes closed, let that energy be within you. Focus on the gland chakra area you're working on. The affirmations getting still more stronger. And we do 5 Om chanting together. Deep inhale. which you can take Sanmukhi Mudra, you can cup your ears, or you can just keep your palms on the knees, whatever makes you feel comfortable. You do 5 times together. Deep inhale. Position if you feel distracted by your body pains. Get absorbed in that vibrations. Feel the focused area completely healed. And now you can do Anulom Vilom with your child breath. Do not press your nostril very hard that the septum gets deviated. It has to gently be closed. Begin always from the left side and end to the left. Smooth Ujjayi. From the left in and from the right out. When you exhale, you begin your inhalation next from the same side. If you feel discomfort while doing Ujjayi, you can just do normal inhalation and normal exhalation. exhale from left, you will end the round. Once you are done, rub your hands, make them really warm. Cup your eyes. Still do not open your eyes. Rub your hands once again. Run your hands in the upward direction on your face, moving it down to your shoulders, to your arms, to your chest, to your neck, to your chest, to your stomach area, running down to your legs till you bring your hands in Namaste position in front of your chest. Open your palms, drop your head, look towards yourself, and then very gently open your eyes. Take your time to open your eyes, do not be in a rush. So few things I would like to share once again. I made you all do the entire sequence of all those things that I said. We can just do Kapalbhati and not do Bhastika. We can just do Manjar Kriya and not do the other things. It's not necessary that we do all the things. But we at least need to do any one thing 3 rounds to feel the vibrations, to create those vibrations. We need to do Vidyut Kriya 3 times to have those vibrations. I'm sure most of you all must have felt the vibrations in the targeted area, right? Then we need not do all Om and Brahmari and Hum. See, if you do want to target the pineal and the pituitary, you could feel those vibrations running in the Hum chanting. So you can select either Om, either Brahmari or Hum, and do any one thing 11 times, 21 times to have its effect on you. I just made you all do everything for you all to have the feel of it. The few mistakes that in Manjar Kriya that you all did, I would just like to share here. And Hun is not with the lips closed. If you close the lips, it becomes hum. It is not the na that we want. Only when you say na, it's creating the vibrations down the lower jaw area, running back till the back of your hand. So few of them were closing the mouth and doing the Hum chanting. So correct that. And in Manjar Kriya, we want the air to run through the spinal cord. So if you're not arching and doming your spine well enough, you're not creating that enough space. So I just demonstrate what was the mistake and show you all what can be done. So I found maximum of you all doing this thing. So it was just the center part that was actually only moving. You need to move the entire vertebrae like the wave. There has to be a nice wave. So we'll just demonstrate once. Movement has to be from the tailbone right up till your cervical. You cannot just have the lumbar part moving up and down. So as you will practice, you will get to know all those things. Any more questions? Anything be that done? Hun. Okay, you all want to learn Hun. Okay, Ha is the sound that should come from the core. And you have a slight mouth open, the tip of the tongue will be pressed against the upper palate. It is So don't try to close your lips, keep it open, then that vibrations get stronger. I hope I have made everyone feel good. In Manjar Kriya, yes, the breathing is through the nose only in Manjar Kriya.
Thank you very much for listening to me patiently.
As I expected, was full of preparation, not a minute wasted, and everything was such a planned lecture. And I think she has delivered whatever she had planned for, and shared with all of you such wonderful prayers. And it has reached, yes, I think that is also most important, that people have received it well and they will be carrying it with them and practicing it with whatever tips you have given. It was a wonderful piece of lecture, and I have very good applause. Thank you, Amisha.
Thank you.
I want to ask you, I'll ask you later.
Okay.
Because if this has to be included in our souvenir, these kriyas, then are there any restrictions?
No, fine. But see, okay. You may not find the Vidyut Kriya or hum chanting in the yoga text, but it has been delivered to me through some gurus.
Yeah, that's
Through
what I'm
their
saying.
skill. Of course, it is better if it can reach to the masses.
Is it allowed?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes.
Can you acknowledge that my guru and you can write the name?
Yes. The name of the guru? Yes, yes. Of course, yes. Yes.
Yes, because selected lectures of these are going to find place in the souvenir of our 25th Silver Jubilee. So at the end of this session, I want all the faces of the level 2 and level 1 people sitting over here, and those who have not yet got into the academic education of level 1, level 2. I'll start with those people first, because it's my duty as a CEO of the institute. So, we'll start with what Amisha has told me first. Feedback of whatever you have experienced, one or two people, yes, of whatever you have experienced just now, the feedback of that. Anyone wants to share? Yes?
After the pain from yesterday, my neighbor. Because I came, I didn't talk, I just have a very concentrated gaze to the teacher. But when you told that you have to focus, I have selected this one chapter where the pain is, and it is subsidized.
Certainly.
Basically, I'm working in the industry as you know. I always target for increasing more and more awareness. When we did business, we will not experience was beyond words. So that is very powerful, and within the I think we can target very well.
So nice.
Thank you.
I'm glad you share about this Kriya with me. I've been often telling Vijit Kriya बहुत अच्छा है and today we got the platform for you. Can I ask something? It belongs to which lineage? You can know about this.
The son from whom I learn and he teaches me, he's just following randomly one guru. He is not following any lineage, it's just a Hatha Yogi.
He's a Hatha. So he is not basically from any.
No. He's not followed any institute. It's just a guru Shishya lineage that he's been following and doing it.
माझा फोन माझ्याकडे नाही आहे.
Feedback सांगायचे.
अच्छा. Okay. Someone has given a feedback on phone, on group.
Okay.
No, he wants to give on phone. Oh, wow. That's a fantastic feedback. Okay. Dilip bhai.
एक मिनिट ते मॅडम.
Hello.
म्यूट केलंय.
मीट केलं का त्याला? अच्छा.
Hello. Hello. Dilip bhai, you can speak. Yeah, you can speak. You are on mic.
I think you listen and then say.
You can speak.
हेलो दिलीप जी, आप बोलिए, मैं स्पीकर पे फोन रख रही हूँ, आप feedback they needed. Bolo.
I want to thank you and I want to give one message that the paid sessions which we were keeping, these sessions which our internal faculties are taking, those are really awesome. I would say they are beyond what we were getting from the paid sessions, number one. Number two is this Amisha ma'am, the session which you have took from the practical experience and whatever you have learned, I was doing it practically here online. And I am having basically 3-4 days before I was doing the Siddharthan and having some basically shoulder problem which actually I was supposed to put on the group but I forgot and I have focused on that for the body part today while doing it and I am really feeling almost cured.
Very nice.
I'm so happy ma'am, the way you have taken QTI level 1 lecture and the way you have taken the session all based on the practical experiences. And Nitin sir, Sandhya ma'am and I thank you very much for organizing this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dilip bhai. Thank you, Dilip. Thank you. That's the power of technology, and that is, and that's how the technology should be used, and not only for entertainment. So new age is all about this technology. There is nothing new. There is all techniques. Everything yoga remains the same. It has been already made so valuable by our ancestors that what we can add as value. But what we can add is through this, the dispensing technique, so that it can reach more and more people. So this is a live example of that. So
I would like to share one thing.
Since Sir and Ma'am is giving us this platform, I'm sure every one of us has some uniqueness. We have, everyone is learning something unique, something, having a great new experience through which we can help our other co-teachers. So please use this platform, use this place to come forward and share your views. It's just going to help. This topic that I had taken was out of my experience, so I was just telling Sir that it either will be having a great appreciation or there will be a lot of criticism. But for whatever I want to share this experience with, come here and share it. Because only after I share there will be a mass of people who will be sharing with other mass of people. So that's what everyone should come here and share, and that's a great thing that Sir and Ma'am is doing. Thank you.
thanks for acknowledging. That's what everyone has been saying. It's an idea. It is always an idea meant to be put in action. Fortunately, this idea has carried on really well and beyond my imagination. It has really worked very well because basically it is giving opportunity to everybody. Amisha 2 years back, if I had asked her to do this, I'm sure she would not have probably done this thing. The association, the kind of education which the QCI level 1, level now called as YCB level 1, level 2 gives, it's a very, very balanced education. It talks about the theory, it talks about the practical matched with theory backed with practical. So everything is as and also the teaching techniques. So whatever you are seeing, I'm sure it's a result of a lot of teaching methodologies, teaching techniques which are a part of this. So level 1 and level 2 education. So those who have not yet attempted okay, that is my commercial break. But I'm really I'm not just saying from admission point of view. I'm expressing my gratitude for whoever has designed these courses. That it has been designed so well that it really reaches a person, a fresh person, who's a really fresh person who started with level 1 over here.
We did.
Yeah?
Level 1.
Yeah, you didn't know anything about yoga earlier before that?
Just
Little bit.
Why great? So many people here, teachers here, they are already teaching yoga for more than 5 years.
Even those people, definitely.
Has given them a lot of
Agreed.
So that is something which I want to express.
Yes.
Instead of being teachers, you have learned.
I would just say before doing QCI, we were doing yoga on a practically physical level, just physical level, going, taking asanas and coming out. QCI actually widened our field, and what I could deliver today is all because of QCI. and be pure.
Right. So that's what is for you, and for those who are not done yet, the level 2.
We are doing, but afterwards.
Yeah, I know that.
We are taking a break.
I know everyone is going to do, because the people who have done, like Vinal is there, yeah, Ajita is there, Yogita is there, so many of you. So they will vouch for the kind of 3 days residential, the kind of personality change it brings about. It is awesome. Like we have witnessed that what happens here in the 3 days residential at Alibag. So, but also I think one should experience it. Okay. So we will end the session today with all this.
Anybody who has missed the low-level conference, it is a miniature of that.
Yes. We have not tried to make something like that, but it is, and I am sure as going ahead it will be. But one difference is there. I will definitely make it very express it very strongly, that the difference is there all stalwarts were there, you know, and here we have given chance to all the teachers who may not have been on these kind of platforms, big platforms earlier, but now they are heading to, and that is going to, that has to be an inspiration for the others. Like I can see so many faces. Jasmine is there, Vinal is there, Yogita is there, Ajita is there. Then so many of you, yeah, so many of you who are like on the verge of coming this time. Next year when we are going to have this series, I'm sure all of you are going to be this side and going to be better. This should be an inspiration to, you know, master this technique of presentation and find out, get experience yourself and get mastery of at least one subject.
But we are more connected here. Sometimes we are lost there also.
Yeah, it is. It's a small gathering, so obviously we are going to be connected. Okay, so we end the session over here. Tomorrow, again, there are going to be 2 very interesting sessions. Tomorrow's session is yoga for youngsters, emotionally disturbed children by Nidhi, another level 2 teacher, and yoga nidra. Yeah, Nidhi is not my batchmate. And another session, very interesting session by one of the very senior teachers from Bihar School of Yoga, Janki Rajan. So please don't miss tomorrow. These are 2 very important sessions. Yoga for emotionally children, disturbed children, and Yoga Nidra too. Thank you.
Please pour the mats and towels in a nearby.